Alright, let's try out some of this new camera equipment. Yo, what's up everybody? This is Colton Stone here, and in a lot of the other videos I've been talking a lot about the idea of intervals and music theory and all that kind of stuff, but I haven't discussed yet what it looks like on the guitar and how to visualize intervals on the guitar. Visualizing intervals up the string like that is one thing. I think most of us can do that. If not, then I can make a separate video about that. But today I really want to talk about visualizing intervals over strings. So let's start out with our big E string. And I'm just going to be playing this, this note G. So that's the 3rd fret of the big E string. And what I want to point out is that when we move up to the A string, there are certain patterns that repeat itself throughout the guitar. Pretty much through all the strings except for our B string. So this first interval or pattern or whatever you want to visualize it as is going to be our major third. So if I have the 3rd fret of the big E string right here, now move up to the A string, so we're moving up a string. If I move down 1 fret, then that's the interval of a major third. So right here I have the 3rd fret of the big E string, 2nd fret of the A string. So when we're moving up a string, that is our pattern for a major third. Okay? We can also move it down 1 more. Instead of it being the A string 2nd fret, I can move it down to the A string 1st fret. There's our pattern of a minor third. If I move up a string from the big E string to the A string, same fret, so 3rd fret big E, 3rd fret A string, that's the interval of a 4th. If I move from the big E string 3rd fret up to the A string and up 2 frets, so this is going to be on the 5th fret, I should be able to visualize that this is the interval of a 5th. One more that I'm going to discuss. If we go up a string and 4 frets away, that's to have 3 in between our fingers, 3 frets in between our fingers. So from the 3rd fret to the 7th fret on the A string, that's the interval of a 6th or a major 6th, right? Like I said, this pattern will apply to most of our strings. So if I go up to the A string on the guitar, it's the same idea. If I go from the A string to the D string, I'm holding down the 3rd fret of the A string. This happens to be the note C. Well, a 4th away, I'm just going to move up a string and stay on the same fret. So this is the 3rd fret of the D string. If I want a major third, all I have to do is go from the 3rd fret of the A string, or any fret that I happen to be on. I'm going to go up a string and move down 1 fret. So instead of being on the 3rd fret for the D string, I'm going to be on the 2nd. Perfect 5th. Major 6th. Right? Same idea, same concept. Now if I want to move down a set of strings, that's instead of going from this big E to the A string, what if we start on the A string and we want to know our intervals on the bigger string? So if we go from the A string to the big E string, well, there's patterns for that too. If I'm on the 3rd fret, like we just said, it was C on the A string. 3rd fret A string is the note C. And I just go down a string, staying on the same fret, then that's going to be the interval of a 5th. If I go from this C, 3rd fret, I can move it down 2 frets when I go to the lower string. That's the interval of a 4th. So this is 3rd fret on the A string, 1st fret on the E string. Our major third, it would be down 3 frets. So 3rd fret on the A string, moving it down 1, 2, 3. In this case, it's going to be open. There's our major third. Again, wrapping it up with our major 6th. To go from C to a major 6, we're going to go down a string. So from this A string to the E string and up 2 frets. So 3rd fret on the A string is C, 5th fret on the E string is going to be the major 6th away, which is A. The way that we'll be able to use this stuff in a real life scenario is like if we're playing the chords to a song, right? And we know that the song is in the key of G, and the chord progression, let's just say it goes 1, 5, 6, 4. Well, our 1 is this G right here, again, root note being on the 3rd fret of the E string. My 5th is going to be right here, because I know that pattern. So I know my 5th degree is going to start 1 string up, 2 frets up, and I can just make the appropriate chord shape there. The 6th is going to be 2 frets up from that. So like we said earlier, we're going to go up 1 string, right, and then up 4 frets. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 7th fret now. Make the appropriate chord shape. And then 4th degree, well, we know that that's just up 1 string on the same fret. So from our original G note, up 1 string, same fret, 3rd fret. There's our 4th degree. So I can now play that song. We can also do it going back down. So if C is going to be our 1, that's the 3rd fret of the A string, all I have to do is move it down 1 string, stay on the same fret. So 3rd fret of the E string. There's our 5th degree or 5 chord. 6, we're going to move down 1 string, up 2 frets. Right? And then the 4th, we were going to move down 1 string, down 2 frets. So from the 3rd fret of the A to the 1st fret of the E. So that all together. So this is also going to help us to be able to put together lines on the guitar. So if I play something like really simple line, so knowing where my intervals are on the guitar, in this case I'm in the key of D minor, I can play this D, that's the 5th fret of the A string, go up a string, down 2 frets to get a minor 3rd. Same fret, so 5th fret on the now D string to get my 4th, and up 2 more to get my 5th. And I can put together a line really quickly. Alright guys, I hope that helps you guys out. Hopefully that helps you to visualize the guitar a little bit better. If it did help you out, please remember to like and subscribe and comment down in the comment section. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram @ColtonStone. It's a great way of keeping in touch with what I'm doing. It's also a great way of reaching out and getting in touch with me. If you're interested in doing Skype lessons or booking me for gigs or session work, I do all of that. Just shoot me a DM over on Instagram. And that's it for today. Peace.